Vegeta was always the best. He had the best hair, the best alternate color scheme, and from an early age he was unofficially announced to go on to be the strongest Saiyan alive. It was even predicted that Vegeta would be the first Super Saiyan of the new millennia. Even though he may not have been the first, he was competing with Goku, and let's be honest, no one beats Goku. Vegeta made his first appearance at the start of Dragon Ball Z, and if for some reason you are watching Dragon Ball Super with no recollection of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, this Vegeta guy seems like a noble gentleman. This was not always the case. Some of the worst things Vegeta has done include mass murder and blowing up a planet. Although it sounds bad, even while Vegeta was killing multiple Namekians over on Namek, I never saw him as that much of a bad guy. The moment he was teleported along with everyone else to Earth, if he really was a bad guy, there was nothing stopping him from killing everyone that was teleported along with him. When Vegeta died on Namek, he said that everything he did was because of Frieza. Frieza molded him into the person we saw on Earth, and after hearing about the Dragon Balls, for the first time, Vegeta saw an opportunity to no longer be used by the person who straight up murdered his entire species. After the death of Frieza, Vegeta no longer has the goal to become immortal. Instead, his new goal is to beat Goku. Although Frieza technically died by the hands of future Trunks, Goku was the one who did it at a time where it was most impressive. During the Android and Cell arc, there are two moments that highlight how much surpassing Goku really meant to Vegeta. It is widely known that in anticipation for the androids, Vegeta trained the hardest without a doubt. He had heard that Goku mastered 100 times gravity, and while any normal person who is out there to surpass someone would train only a little bit harder, not Vegeta. He pushed it all the way to 400 times normal gravity, and that is where all the respect in the world was given to this man. He had no right to surpass Goku. Goku was already at Super Saiyan status, and Vegeta was barely stronger than Piccolo. Even if it was only short-lived, the Rise of Vegeta was his first time transforming into a Super Saiyan. All throughout the rest of the Cell arc, Vegeta remained one of the strongest, and even played a critical role in the death of Cell. However, this is the saddest I have ever felt for this man. Once Goku died in sacrifice, Vegeta is shook. His goal, everything that he had been working towards for the past 3 years, vanished. And the only words left for him to say, and I quote, "I will never fight again." And he didn't. Discounting the movie with Bojack, Vegeta was never shown fighting. Sure, he kept training and eventually he got Trunks to spar with, but he never actually fought someone in a serious fight, until Goku was brought back to life. And this was famously known as Majin Vegeta. I can see why he did it. For him, there was nothing else to gain, nothing else to live for. Sure, he's got a family, but he wouldn't even have that family if it wasn't for Goku. The fight between Goku and Majin Vegeta was real. So real that when it came down to it, Vegeta did the only thing he could. The inner conflict within himself is gone. He danced with Goku and it satisfied him enough to the point where he is content with sacrificing himself, just like he has seen his fellow lower class Saiyan do so many times. This was the end of an arc. Not the end of the Majin Buu arc, but the end of Vegeta's. It was his final atonement. After that, Vegeta officially became a good guy, and from what we're seeing him now in Super, some could argue that he is more morally sound than Goku. I see a lot of people saying that Vegeta should be the one to take down Goku Black. Any moments or major kills that he does get, he 100% deserves. I could have easily titled this The Rise and Fall of Vegeta, because just as many times as he has risen, he has fallen. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching. Episode 63 of Dragon Ball Super will be airing this weekend, and it's going to be all about Vegeta, so in a homage to that, I wanted to make this video. Also, be sure to check out the instrumental remix of Vegeta's Super Saiyan theme. I'm sure most of you have heard it before on DBZ Abridged. I actually think it's one of the best remixes going around right now. So yeah, until we meet again,